going on, world? 3 Point Play Podcast. It's your main man, Nick, getting buckets off the pick here. My main man, Ryan Ratzback with the strap, and Joe G's.
What's up?
And we are the 3 Point Play Podcast team. We want to know how you guys are doing today. Ryan, talk to me. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I shot 100% last night from the three. Actually, I shot 100% period last night.
Yeah, you did.
Come see me.
Yeah, you did.
So I took one shot, by the way. But hey, it's still 100%, so suck it.
So you Jose Calderon.
Something like that.
Well, what's going on? What's new with you?
Shit, man. Just trying to get back. I'm on the road to get back. Coming outside a little more. So I'm about to get back soon. What's good, Jay?
From your skin complexion,
good,
people
Dom?
would think that you've been outside quite a lot.
I've been dark, though.
That was a joke. I had to throw a joke at least
I've
one
been
time.
dark. What's good, Don? What's good, Jay? Yo, y'all, thanks for coming in.
I'm actually mad dope myself. I had a birthday last week. Gave my man The Shade some of that Gentleman's Jack. It's our sponsor, our unofficial sponsor. If I had Henny, anything would be possible.
You gave him the Gentleman's Jack? Pause. Pause.
I walked into that. That's fair.
Pause. Oh, yeah, I got the trophies today.
Hey, Will.
Shoulders been light lately.
Hey, Will, on a side note, both of our moms are watching. That's kind of cool.
Mothers!
That
Hello,
is
mothers.
awesome.
How you doing, mothers?
That is awesome. How you doing, Miss Viv? You want to see your son cuss profusely and say that? No, I'm
She sees that on a normal day. She sees that every day. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, look, Makai's here. What's up, Makai? Fuck!
Makai.
Well, on today's docket, today is May 11th, 2021. What do we got going on today?
In my face.
Man, you know what we have going on today? We want to talk about what each of us thinks the point guard position is, what it should be, what you should do as a point guard.
We want to talk about you trash-ass guards out there. Y'all niggas are trash.
Trash-ass guards out there.
Trash-ass guards.
We're coming for you.
Nigga. We finish it for them, you know.
And what else? Something else we want to talk about is defense. Not just all-around defense, zone defense, how to play proper zone defense, and how every
One
team,
of you niggas suck.
and how every team, every rec league, all that shit, you guys don't know how to play proper zone defense. And you're going to get waxed every single time, and that's why you're never going to win a championship in a rec league.
And then we're going to talk about some NBA shit. Because we're a basketball podcast.
And the Big Three's back, baby.
So, who wants to get it started and tell us what they think of the point guard position and what it should be?
Why do y'all go first?
I think the point guard position is similar to a band orchestrator. You're essentially a floor general, and you're directing traffic, similar to a policeman. Basically, what you're doing is you're on court coach. You're running the plays that need to be run. You're making the big decisions in the game to get you guys the W.
That's the idea of it. That's what people who run the point think that's what you gotta do. There's a such thing as if you have the rock the most, you gotta feed your dogs. You gotta keep everybody fed. It's not really about running the show for real. Sometimes the ins and outs of it is making sure that you make your job as easy as possible by making shit happen. And I say feed your dogs again because like some motherfuckers come down the court and they just want to say they running point guard. I just played with a motherfucker, what day was that? What day did the second day we hooped? It wasn't Hoop City. It was Target.
That was the league game.
That was the league game. Motherfucker come down the court. He shoots. But he's point. You're not a point. You go to the fucking two for that, man. Come down the court, try to make something happen, try to make defense move, try to make defense stretch.
Right.
Like you're gonna talk about later. Try to make shit happen and make motherfuckers break their neck and keep your head up. You running the show, yeah, that's implied. That's like telling your girlfriend to hold it down. Yeah, but what is the extras? What's the fucking extras, yo? Like she's supposed to do that. She's the point guard.
One of the terms that I appreciate that you keep saying is make shit happen. That's essentially what the point guard is supposed to do. Is you're supposed to make shit happen.
Some people don't make shit happen. Some people come down and jack. Some people come down and pass. That's not. Don't run point. Just go to the two. Just go to the corner. Go to the wing and catch the ball and pump fake and drive, or catch the ball and
go 0 for 14.
Yeah. No, you don't gotta go 0 for 14.
Man.
But you gotta go. You gotta make shit happen. Just when you get the ball and you're off the ball, make something happen. Do something different. And when you don't have the ball, make something happen. Cut. Set a fucking screen. Like when I run point, ball ain't gonna move if y'all ain't moving. I'm not about to just throw no nonsense ass pass. What's the point?
Right.
If I'm gonna throw a pass, it's gonna be a skip pass because that guy can either pull or he can drive because the defense is out of position. Some of these motherfuckers just come down, jack, come down, pass. You're not running point. You fucking not running point. Simple as that. Y'all just.
And Ryan, what is
Well, I want to let Will finish. I'm actually enjoying what he's saying right now.
I just don't think you running point, yo. I don't think you are anywhere near a point guard if you're just coming down and you're not making your team do anything. You're just bringing the ball up.
Right.
So, I don't really like playing with that because if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna fall to the fucking corner and I'm not gonna fucking move. I'm not gonna fucking do anything because.
So is it a fair assessment to say that the point guard is directing traffic and they're making movement?
Should be making movement, but you're directing traffic for oncoming in and ongoing. You're not directing traffic just to get your shot. Or being point guard in Vegas is come down, drive the ball.
Man.
Come down, shoot the three.
Right.
It's not really come down, drive, get that man in the corner to hit that shot or pull that shot. So next time you come down, that help defense isn't there, so you got a free layup. Because if you're driving, that means you're beating your man. It's simple as that.
I like that.
I don't like it at all. But like Makai say, yo, it's you don't tell your girlfriend shit that they supposed to be doing. That's not really being a girlfriend. That's just implied. You got to do extras, yo. You got to do extras, and people don't do extras. People don't fucking do extras. They just do that. And another thing, guards. Remember the white motherfucker we played with?
God, that kid was trash.
Dude, trash. Don't come down the court and pass it to me off the drive when I'm out of position, when it's just a forced pass because you ain't have a shot. Don't pass it to me, and if I make the shot, claim that fucking body. You don't get to claim that body. That's talent of whoever the fuck. That's John Stockton's problem. I'm going to say that. He's a product of his environment, and he executed, but them players made shots. That's why he got so many assists. I'll take a 7 assists per game point guard over a 14 assists per game point guard any day because those 7 assists mean way more than those 14, which was just from people who executed and made their shots. And actually...
So the year Rondo averaged 14,
did they win a chip, or the year he averaged 8, they won the chip?
The year he averaged 8, they won that
I
championship.
gotta look that one up.
There's no point guard that ever averaged a double digits assists won a chip. Not even Magic Johnson. Guarantee you.
I would love to look that up.
High assist point guards don't get you chips. They give you wins.
Well,
I think that. And you guys got to understand that your players are there for you. Use them fucking...
No, keep on.
Oh, them players are there for you. If you're the point guard, them players are there for you. Use they as best as you can. Just stop asking for a screen, gumming off, and pulling when this player is a shooter in the corner or this player is a cutter. Look for your cutters. Be patient. You don't have to hit the first pass you see. You don't have to make the best pass, the flashy pass. And understand people, period, guards, period. Know your personnel, who you play with, and adjust accordingly. We got a player named Tay that we play with.
Wait. Before you say whatever you got to say about Tay, I'm actually gonna give him a bit of praise. Last night, I'm not gonna talk about his game as a whole per se quite yet. I'm gonna let you get to that.
Yeah.
But I do have a bit of praise for him. What he did last night, he was actually in his bag. But go ahead, T. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, I'm gonna get to the comments too. I'm gonna explain myself. Tay, we play with this man named Tay. He's the boy. He's the bro. He be on this podcast. His ass is being pussy right now. He don't want to show face. But the personnel of him compared to the personnel of Ryan is totally different. I'm playing with these guys for years. When I'm playing guard for them and Tay makes a cut, you do not give Tay a lead pass that's above his head or below his waist because he's just going to drop it. But if you catch him to the chest, it's money. It's certain players you got to make the adjustments to get them to where they needs to be. And there's certain passes that guards do not make. They just throw the ball at you and expect you to be great. When honestly, all you got to do is adjust where you're throwing it, and it'll change how they react to the pass. Because if you throw it to the outside shoulder, you want them to roll to the outside. They're gonna fucking roll to the outside because it's already that way. Throw it to the it's common sense, yo. I don't know why the fuck it's so hard. Guards suck out here. Y'all niggas suck out here. But as far as the assist thing, you're going to take 14 assists and 68 wins a season, but you're not going to win a chip. Name a player that got a chip.
Russell Westbrook.
What about him?
There you go. You have solidified my fact that he is useless.
No.
Thank you.
Is he useless?
Yep.
How is he useless?
Thank you.
I
waited.
From what you just said, technically he would be useless. Because
I waited
okay, but
all
listen,
this rant
but listen,
just
but
to
listen,
say
but
Russell
listen.
Westbrook ain't shit.
You
I
gotta let me
never
finish
said
this.
he was useless.
You said
I said stop hating on him like he's not great.
You ever listen to Nick Grant? He got a song called "The Switch Up." That's what you just
Russell
did.
Westbrook is
New
great.
money. Who this? New phone.
Has he won a chip?
No.
Shade.
What do that mean? Has
This
Steve
man
Nash won a
literally
chip?
just said.
No. Don't do this. Steve Nash got a chip?
If you have double digit assists, you're not winning.
A chip. Name one that has.
So
Give me
Russ
one.
is trash.
No, nobody said he's trash. He's not great. Is Steve Nash trash?
From your definition, yes.
No, they're great players. They're just not winning chips. What's wrong with that?
This is what you said. We're just going off what you said.
I'm just saying. I'm taking.
Is that what he said, or is that what he said? Thank you.
I'm taking an 8 and a 9 and a 7 over a 14 any fucking day because that proves that you're gonna win a chip. Jason Kidd didn't win a chip till he averaged 7 assists.
If we had Wi-Fi, I would look these things up.
Bro. I'm telling
trying. I was trying to go backwards. I was trying to look for
you.
Van Vliet.
Think about modern history.
I was gonna go Van Vliet,
Nope.
Kyle Lowry.
Nope.
Because I don't know.
Okay, modern history.
Can you look
Derek
it up?
Fisher. Look at all of the point guards of the past that have won chips. Derek Fisher. What, 4 assists?
We know damn well Derek Fisher
Derek
didn't
Fisher.
do nothing.
Who played point for Michael? Who played point in when the Heat won in 06? Jason Williams. How many assists he averaged that year?
I would actually like to see the numbers on that.
How many assists he averaged that year, Ryan?
I don't know.
Bro, that's Ryan's team. I'm saying.
Our sponsor doesn't have Wi-Fi today.
I want to say like 7.
It's not your fault, Shay.
Like,
It's not your fault
He
at
had
all.
like 6 or 7
They need to know.
because D Wade.
They're on the way here. I'll tell them.
Because D Wade.
What's
D-Wade
great
averaged 4
about
assists
this
that
opening is that I can
series.
point
Yeah.
to them like,
Now, we can go to Van Fleet. Hell no, he don't average more assists because you don't average more assists than Kyle Lowry.
I'm expecting.
Steph.
I'm just saying. Truth be told, I'm expecting.
Magic Johnson, how much he average?
11.
In one finals, right? Only exception you can get.
I was gonna check all of them. I was. Just
I'm
gonna go
saying,
year by
how
year.
many great point guards that average 10 assists
Because I actually want to know.
Gets rings.
'Cause
That
I
year.
actually wanna
That
know-
year. Did he win a ring that
I
year?
actually want to know.
Checking her.
Because I actually want to know year by year. Because I want to know what Rondo averaged. Because you said
Rondo averaged probably 8 that in the championship year.
On a side note, Jumar says bring that gentleman Jack tonight.
I got a shot for you for sure. Playboy.
But Makai said Ron Harper, BJ Armstrong, Steve Kerr. And
None of them niggas averaged 10 assists. That's what I'm saying. A 10 assist point guard ain't getting you no chip. And it's history telling you that.
I gotta see it.
Steve Nash ain't got a chip.
No,
The players.
I'm saying there's a few that there's gotta be. Wish I had Wi-Fi.
Well,
What? Okay. If it's a few, name one besides Magic. It's been it's a winner every year. So even if you go back 20 years, that's 20 point guards
I'm saying there's probably 5.
that average 10.
Yeah, I'm saying there's probably 5.
Let's go back in history. The
now
Warriors.
you're saying average 10 in the finals.
That average 10 that season.
That season is doable. In the finals is
Name
different.
me one. Name me one. I wish y'all can.
Gee, I wish I had
I wish all of us
Wi-Fi.
could, but we don't have fucking internet right now.
Gee, I wish I had Wi-Fi to look these things up. And Matt, you're doing great, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey Matt, you'd be doing even better if you could load that picture that I sent to you.
Sir, I apologize that Versus Pro Wrestling at Boulevard Mall does not have any Wi-Fi.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. I appreciate and love you. Thank you, sir.
Bro,
Y'all got all these. You got all this
Name
money
me
for
one.
brand new lockers and shit. But y'all, no, I'm just joking. I'm
Think
joking.
of, you don't even need a list, bro. Think about past history. Steph, he don't average 10 assists.
Here.
It's a chopper.
Kyle Lowry, not 10 assists.
I don't see. I'm okay.
Rondo
so I
and the
know.
Lakers.
I know. Kyle. In the Warriors season, he had like 20, and I'm saying like he made
20 assists?
not 20 assists.
I'm
20
saying that
points.
year, did he average 20 assists?
Oh, okay.
Did he average 20
I thought
assists?
you were mad at me because he dropped 20. I'm like, he was averaging
Absolutely
20 in the
not.
season. I hate Kyle Lowry,
Jason
but it is what
Williams,
it is.
white chocolate, 7 assists when they won the chip.
Yeah, I believe that. Hey, whoever y'all can help us out today because we are struggling right now.
I'm cool on this. I know that it's not any high volume assist provider getting rings.
Okay, so since we can't look up the numbers,
Mario Chalmers.
I can only go. Oh, you're looking up.
Use my hotspot.
Mario Chalmers, Kyrie Irving.
What is it?
Not the iPhone.
Who? Kenny the Jet Smith? Who ran point guard for the Rockets back in the 90s?
We know.
Who was running point when the Mavericks won?
It was,
Jason Kidd, and he didn't average 10 assists that
Yeah,
year.
it was J Kidd.
Probably averaged 8, didn't he?
Like 7. That's what I'm saying.
I don't
You
know.
ain't getting no ring.
I gotta look that
if
up.
you average 10 assists.
I think you sleeping on J Kidd on that one.
J
I
Kidd didn't average 10 assists. He haven't averaged 10 assists since like 2006, I think. We can look that up. I'm just saying. Magic is the only exception.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is,
Now I see why it's not sending you the photo. That works.
That's so y'all
What I wanna express-
They retract that statement when y'all said I was fucking crazy. Go do your fucking work. There's nobody averaging 10 plus giving you a chip.
he gave you Magic.
No, that's the only exception.
Yeah.
And did he win? Did he do it that year? That's the only exception I can give you.
He had over 10 for like 8 years in a row.
That's the only exception I can give you. So how am I crazy? Because I will take an 8, 7, and a 9 over a 10 any day. That's just how it is. This now.
Zago, he said point guard. So they had Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers was the Heat's starting point guard, right?
Hey, LeBron did win
during
a
that
ring.
LeBron era, yeah.
Well, from what I remember, what LeBron averaged last year?
Probably 25.
No,
Assists? No.
Was it 10.1?
Maybe.
I want to see, bro. He's probably the only other one. And LeBron is who? Magic Johnson. I don't know how people are saying I'm fucking crazy for this. That's nuts.
No, people are saying you're crazy because you're giving so much praise to Russ. And
Right.
No, I never
really
said.
what it is.
But my statement is the same. I never called these players trash. I never called these players trash. I just said that if you trying to win a ring, get you a nice 8 or a 7.
Bob Cousy in 1960, 10 assists in the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
Suck my dick.
That's what I'm saying.
How about 9?
LeBron, oh, he doesn't count.
LeBron do count. He just did it last year.
9 is.
Jimmy Butler was at 9.8.
That's not.
Jason Kidd was at 9.8.
See, that's not bad. You teetering.
How?
9.8 is your teetering.
That's rough,
That's in
man.
the finals or that year?
That's the finals.
That's
Yeah,
a
these are finals.
because he went to the finals 3 times.
That's in 01-02.
I'm talking. Did he win?
No.
He won in 2010,
Yeah.
11.
Whatever.
So what did he average that year?
Oh, this is every year. Oh, nice.
Because Jason Kidd. So that's even a false fact about Magic. He didn't average 14 every year he went to the final.
No. It's just saying he's the leader with the highest assists being 14. Now, this doesn't mean they won that year. This just means in the finals, this is what he got.
I'm saying
Can you
that
go year by year?
the year every championship player,
Yes.
that team is the point guard does not average 10 plus assists. We can go to Dallas right now.
Okay, well, while you do that, let
They
me.
won in 11 and he averaged 8 assists.
Just read them all.
Well, I was just going to finally get to my statement on what I feel a point guard should be.
Go crazy. My fault for getting caught up.
No,
I'm
it's
just saying.
fine. It's fine. We can do that. I mean, you guys have time to look it up while I give you my idea of a point guard. A true point guard. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Do your thing. A true point guard, in my opinion, needs to control the tempo of the game, first of all. And so many people take that so far out of context that it's ridiculous. Especially Vegas Hoopers. We're calling out a lot of Vegas Hoopers today, apparently. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because y'all think y'all get y'all shots first.
And what you guys, as point guards, fail to realize, and what point guards in modern era fail to realize, period, the show is not yours. You're supposed to be the conductor. You make sure everybody gets to where they need to get first, then you act. That's the biggest problem. So you got your bigs. Make sure they're set up. Don't forget, they're running a longer distance than you are. You're running 3-3. Bigs are running under the basket to under the basket. Let your bigs get set up. And when I say set up, I don't just mean, oh, let me run and gun every single time and whatever happens, happens. Now we don't have any rebounders. Your job is to ensure that your rebounders are there. Your job is to ensure that you get the best looks possible to your teammates. If the shot is there for you, sure, take it. But you're not supposed to be out there creating a shot for yourself. You're supposed to be creating a shot for your entire team.
Yes.
To where you have multiple options. So let's say, I don't give a he's not a point guard though. Fuck him. He pointed out Draymond Green had 9.3 assists in that
I got
year.
something to say after you finish.
In 16-17. I don't give a shit. Fuck him. Oh, 18-19. They didn't even win the finals. Fuck them. Oh, they did win the finals in that year, didn't they? Fuck. You know what? Fuck them. They get.
That's actually dope as fuck.
That's kind of crazy.
That's dope as fuck.
Okay, that's pretty nice. Either way, so, and then another thing, just because you're bringing the ball up the court in a rec game doesn't mean you're a fucking point guard. It means you're bringing the ball past the half court line and then just getting rid of it. You're not doing anything.
You're not.
Your job is to move. Once you get past that half court mark, then you start moving.
You are a play initiator.
Yes.
Initiate a fucking play, man.
Now your teammates, in turn, are supposed to follow you and go, okay, he's moving this way. Now I need to get the fuck out of his way and not just stand there and wait for the ball.
You know what else? You make it happen. Make shit happen.
Yeah.
Your teammate don't move. Run to where he at. If you're trying to get in that position, he got to fucking move.
Call to your teammate to set a pick for you. It's okay to do that. And I know people think it's like this taboo thing where you're not supposed to call it out because the defense isn't going to hear it. Shut the fuck. They're not paying attention. They're really not. Call the pick out. And guess what? If I said it or I don't set it, guess what? Now they think a pick's coming. So it still does something. Now, Nick's raising his hand and I'm concerned.
Oh, I just wanted to raise my hand. I
Okay.
just wanted my buzzer to be pushed at some point. I was like,
But, I mean, go ahead. Say what you want. Say
no. I finish your thought.
Another thing about point guards is when you're driving, we're not expecting you to take the ball all the way to the basket. We're really not. But what we are expecting you to do is, if you are a substantial enough scorer and a substantial threat, start penetrating the defense and kick the ball out to a better opportunity. Now, that player that catches the ball, his job may not be to shoot the ball as soon as he touches it. His job is to dish it to another guy. So, yeah, you're not going to get your assist on that, but you still initiated an entire play based off of your one movement.
If this was 2K, you would get half a grade for it.
And that's why I think hockey assists need to start counting in the NBA.
They do, bro. We talked about this a few months ago.
But, like, really counting.
Oh, like showing up on the stat sheet,
Yes,
actually?
because that, to me, is an impressive stat because that's playmaking at its finest.
You know who would get, like, bad stats for that?
Who?
Draymond.
So, okay, wait. So your comment that you just made, what did you say? You said most point guards that average.
Yeah. 10 plus assists don't win rings.
So
all point guards average besides Magic.
First and foremost, I want to acknowledge that comment is pretty much, for the most part, accurate. But I will say this. It's crazy because year by year in this stat, it's that's hilarious. We're actually finding out that in the playoffs that it's not necessarily the point guard that's racking up the assists, but it's whoever was ball dominant in the playoffs.
Because the star players play. That's what I'm saying. But if your star player is a point guard and he averages 10 plus assists, you're not winning the chip.
So the year Steph won, he actually averaged 9.4. So he actually was teetering on that 10.
Okay.
Him and Draymond were both averaging.
But Draymond's not a point.
No. But that's all I'm saying.
I'm saying, bro, but
no.
That's
I'm saying
9.
you're right.
I said 7, 8, 9.
Right.
When
Yeah,
you're
I'm saying
10,
you're right.
11, and 12, and 13, and 14, you're not winning a fucking ring. You're not winning. Look at John. Look at Jonathan.
Right.
Look at Jonathan.
I understand. Okay. Let me get off another thing that I want to say about point guards, especially today's point guards. Just because you pass the ball doesn't mean it's a good pass. Doesn't mean it. Understand what Will said earlier. Understand your personnel. Your shooters, right to the chest. Hell, any player, right to the chest. Understand how to utilize a bounce pass. Understand how to utilize a proper chest pass. Because I swear to God, the amount of times I get sloppy passes thrown at my knees or my feet or 10 feet above me like I'm Shaq is ridiculous. You need to establish some kind of contact with your personnel and let them know, hey, I plan on dishing it off to you in traffic. So always keep your hands open. And as a player that's ready to receive those passes, you need to do the same and go, okay, I'm going to be looking for you doing this, so I'm not caught off guard and the ball doesn't hit me in the face.
Hey, I had this player I played with named Vic Purdue. Dude was a dot. Like, he used to dot a lot. I played with him in middle school and all the way through high school. We always played. Coach used to get complaints from, like, players on the team, oh, he's passing it too hard. His definition of what he did was just, if I hit you in the face, you would catch it. So hit him in the fucking face. If they, hit them in the fucking face. Don't hit them in the numbers. Throw that shit at their fucking face. Maybe they'll catch that shit, and then maybe they'll establish something with that. So if you feel like they're not gonna catch it because you try to adjust to them, throw the ball at their fucking face. They'll get a black eye, or they'll catch that bitch next time.
I mean, I agree with that statement, but I disagree with that statement only because that's not effective basketball.
It is when you keep passing him that ball and he keep dropping that motherfucker.
Then he needs to sit his ass down.
No, you need him because he's making that play.
Look,
if you're in the corner and I throw that pass to you and it goes out, I'm gonna try to hit you in your fucking face. You ain't gonna move your head.
That's funny.
Now
if I hit you in the fucking face, you're gonna catch that motherfucker.
I can embarrass quite a few people right now and say this person should never receive that type of pass for that exact reason. There are players that you have to hit in the chest or else they're not going to catch the ball.
Yeah.
And there's like a 30% chance that they might not even catch it even if you throw it to their chest.
Because some people don't know how to catch. Is this side. Everything you do in any sport, you got to trade for it. You just can't get out there and say you caught a ball. It's the way you catch it. It's the way you catch it in stride. It's the way you catch it off a lob and you kill the momentum of the ball to bring it in. You just don't catch it with a hard hand every time. This is a bunch of shit that players don't even pay attention to.
And so that's another thing too. So many point guards. Stop looking at the floor when you're dribbling. I want to punch every one of you in the face for that.
Do you look at the floor when you're dribbling?
I'm not a point guard. You goddamn right I do.
You can't talk,
I'm not a
bro.
point guard.
You can't do that.
I'm a
That's
shooter. I don't give a fuck.
First of all, you can't say that because everybody put the goggles on in practice and had to not look at the floor in practice. So you gotta, if you do it still, you can't really, So I will hit.
My job is not to control the tempo of the game.
Yeah, but you put the ball on the ground, don't you?
Not that often.
But
My job is to launch that bitch. So
you still put the ball on the ground.
Okay. I mean, whatever you want to say.
You can't kill nobody for stuff you practice.
No, but you can't. Bringing the ball up the court. I'm not looking at the floor. Absolutely not.
Yeah, because you're trying to see what the defense
is amazing.
Okay,
so I feel that.
That's all I know.
So, that being said, point guards, when you pass the ball to a shooter,
let them know, Mazego.
put a fucking spiral on that shit, please. Put a backspin on that shit.
Right now.
No. Listen, put it on a backspin because you expect us to just launch as soon as we touch it. That shit better be right in the spot it needs to go up. Okay? Like I want to make sure them grips or them the black lines, make sure they're set. Backspin that shit to me.
That's because that's all depending on the passer you have.
But I've never had a passer that does that.
Motherfucker, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I
got it, you mad times.
When you feel froggy, you'll do it.
Get the fuck
Otherwise, it'd be like, oh.
And that shit hit you on the numbers and you be right in step, right in stride.
But I still got to rotate to get it right.
Because it's a pass, bro. It's never going to be that unless I look at you and do that. But when we in the game and I got to get it to you because your man's helping.
There's situations where
I think you're a great passer.
I try.
I think Will is a
Don't
great
do
passer
that
as
to me,
well.
A little
bro.
sloppy maybe like the last game I played with you.
Nah,
but
bro, I'm ass. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed like 4 open layups under the basket by
Hey,
yourself.
Makai, tell him the thing.
Bro, I missed everything.
Since we talking about all the things we like, shit, I'm gonna jerk myself off a little bit. Talk about how great I am. What's next?
I don't know.
No,
I'm trying to see what I didn't see the comments, so my shit wasn't loading.
Hey man, we need to get Zago in here.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, Zago, thank you. I agree with you. Like 100%. If you're a basketball player, don't look at the ground. You're right, and I make that mistake. I'm also not a ball handler, but you're right. If you're a basketball player, you shouldn't be looking at the ground while dribbling. I agree with you 100%.
Hell no, man. That should be
But all I'm saying is, point guards, make smart passes. The game is not about you. It's not. I know you motherfuckers want to think it is because Steph came out here and made y'all feel so important. The game is not about you.
Okay, Makai. That's to you. You just said it's hard to initiate. Motherfucker, you make me so mad when you bring the ball down.
I do set nice picks. Thank you.
You make me so mad when you bring the ball down, bro, because you look for you ain't never hit me. You ain't never hit me. You ain't never hit Brian. You ain't never hit Ryan. You ain't never hit Alex. I call your shit every time. When you bring the ball down, it's you show. You're going to sit there, wait on the D to make you go away, sidestep, go, sidestep, pull. I got you scouted, bro. That's all I'm going to say. You make shit happen for yourself.
So are we just capping now? Is that what's happening?
I'm just saying, because we talking about initiating and stuff, and he's in here. We just hoop with him.
I mean,
Hercules.
Hey. All right.
That's my boy. He ain't going to take offense.
Look, I
don't care. Hold on. He just said it goes in, though. That's the problem, nigga. That's the fucking problem. I feel like Kevin Samuels. See, that's the problem.
Hey, that man is
Listen,
genius.
That's the problem, bro. It goes in. And when it's not going in, what do you have?
You have a dad at home.
You have nothing. That's the problem.
You have a dad at home. Listen to him instead of people on Instagram.
Man.
Well, I want you to make something happen, Makai. I just want you to make something happen. Get in the lane and dish off. Don't get in the lane and float because it's there. You get in the lane and float the first time, and then the second time people stand up. Every time you look, if you do look, it's a backdoor cut. You can get in the lane. If you make the first layup in the lane with ease, you can practically run through the lane untouched because everybody's looking for everybody else.
So here's the thing.
Here's the deal.
I play with people that are like, oh my God, passing is awesome. I get satisfaction out of passing. But then they don't pass. Then they just don't pass.
They make the flashy pass.
Yeah. Like, I hear that a lot too. I hear like, oh, I'm a pass first point guard. I'm a pass first shooting guard. And I'm like, no shit, okay. And then what happens? It's the them show the whole night.
I just don't like playing with playmakers. Playmakers ain't just because you're scoring don't mean you're a playmaker. Just because
Makai's right about that. The first game he legit only shot one time and hit it.
Makai, you know what I mean, nigga. Stop playing with me, bro.
Where? Okay. Are we going each position or are we?
Nah, we gonna touch this shit later.
We knew this was gonna go over, so
yeah.
we figured we'd just do the point guard position today because
we gonna move on though. The moral of the story: 10 assists plus no chip. You great, no chip. And I can say that for Russ. I can say that for John Stockton.
That's all I wanted to hear. Did it go for Russ also?
Yes, it goes for Russ. He all got a chip, do he?
No, sir.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And the two people that y'all brought out are fucking anomalies. Bron and Magic.
Yeah.
In the words of you, Makai, you said I had a dozen, and I haven't heard a word about it, so whatever. Moving forward.
Let's go forward, man.
Anyway, look, moral of the story. Local point guards, rec league point guards. Do yourself a favor. If you actually want to get better at the game that you like to play, I'm not even going to say love to play because a lot of you motherfuckers don't love to play it. You really don't. It shows every night. If you want to get your team to be successful in a rec league situation, because that's where most of you motherfuckers are going to be playing, understand your teammates, work with your teammates. You're going to have to do a little bit more work than everybody else mentally to prepare everybody else. Now, your teammates got to be on the same path, on the same page as you, or else it's just a waste of time.
You want to get better, start watching Kyrie, start watching James Harden, start watching Steph, watch Mike James, watch Tyus Jones, watch fucking bench players that's trying to get a starting role, because you're watching these once in a lifetime, once in a generation players. You're not once in a generation fucking talent.
You can dream big all you want.
Play the average role. What's wrong with? I do sound like Kevin Self used to say. What's wrong with being average? Y'all niggas is average, bro. So play average ball and try to get better. And some of you are below average. Some of you niggas are below average, and y'all think y'all all stars. Y'all niggas is trash sometimes, bro. Like, just try to play people who you relate to. Stop trying to be James Harden. You're not James Harden. You're not Kyrie.
And God damn it, y'all are not
you're
Steph
not
just because you can just jock shots.
You're not Steph. You're not even Trae Young. Try to be Rondo.
You motherfuckers ain't Ryan Rastovac.
Try to be fucking Rondo.
You motherfuckers ain't Will Martin.
Look.
No, I'm not me. Shit.
Listen. So, last night, Nick was like, yo, Ryan, you got your Jason Capono on out there. I said, you know what? That is a great person. I would absolutely love to be compared to Jason Capono. Hell of a fucking shooter. I would love to be compared to him. Do I think I am? No. But it's a fucking flattering compliment. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Makai, I'm not coming for you, bro. I'm not saying that you the one. I'm just saying, as far as guards, if y'all hear this, man, stop trying to be once in a generation talent.
I don't remember Makai getting no buckets. I'm high.
But anyway, look.
These niggas going back and forth. I'm dead.
All I'm saying is
Makai can shoot since when?
Hey, stop. Hey. That's bros.
This is news
bros
to me.
Clip.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you want your teams to win recreational leagues, even semi-pro leagues, get on the same page. Legit, get on the same page. Run actual plays with your teammates. Find your trust in your teammates. It's gonna be easier for everybody.
Run the show. Slow down. and stop trying to make the home run play.
Couldn't have said it better.
Simple.
Couldn't have said it better.
Let's go crazy. Let's go to the next one, bro. What's going on with that? We gonna stay on this one a little bit? I want to play devil's advocate a little bit, but
do you?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Fuck it, let's go.
So go crazy. Let me hear you.
Oh, on the defense one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to knock out the commercial? Knock out the commercial real quick.
Go crazy.
And ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank Versus Pro Studios, located at the Boulevard Mall in Las Vegas, Nevada, where you can watch the wrestle, learn how to do the wrestle, and record in this studio right here at Versus Pro Studios at the Boulevard Mall.
Only if.
They have Wi-Fi.
They got Wi-Fi, nigga.
Also, we would...
Matt's Wi-Fi.
Also, we would like to thank Powerplay Sports and Collectibles for all your Powerplay Sports and Collectibles needs. Yes, I said Powerplay Sports and Collectibles needs. I don't know why I said it, but I did. For all of your sports and collectibles needs, come on down to the Boulevard Mall. And guess what? We're going to say it for the last time, because this weekend, look who you can meet. On Sunday, you can meet WWE Hall of Famer Medusa. On Saturday, you can meet Jose Canseco.
When did this nigga get on the flyer?
And also on Saturday, you can meet Leo Rush. So come on down to the the Powerplay Sports Cars, Toys, and Collectibles show. Right here at the Boulevard Mall.
They've been coming for months, bro. They must have jacked off before.
But they're really coming now. We would also like to thank Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. If you want to listen to the wrestle, you want to talk about the wrestle, you want to hear them talk about the wrestle, check out Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast every Saturday at 9 a.m. Was it 9 or 10? I'm sorry. It is 9 a.m. I don't know why I thought it was 10, but I did. Sorry. ThoughtsCountanywherePodcast.com.
Oh, God, Rick Mackay, that's a nasty lineup, bro. I'm dead. Sorry.
Also, if you want to support us and you want to buy some merch, go to Store Frontier backslash 3pointplaypodcast.com for all your 3-Point Play podcast needs. Moving on.
That was lovely.
Anyway, I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to get something off my chest. You see, the champ is not here in his blazer with the shades.
Oh, it's kayfabe time.
My hair is back.
Broken.
The title is here. I am still the champ because people don't want to come for me and challenge me because they are afraid that they are going to lose and be embarrassed.
On the 17th.
I have a challenge on the 17th, and the same thing's going to happen to him that happens to everybody else.
Daniel Sanchez.
That happens to nobody because you haven't defended the trap. You haven't defended
Daniel,
the
he's
strap.
coming for you.
Daniel.
He said, look, I'm going to kill the kid from the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Whoa.
It's his wish that he want to die. He finna get this work. So he talking crazy, so you have to kill him, Daniel.
He wants to run it. He wants to run it in 2K. Look, I haven't even played 2K this year because it's so shitty.
2K trash. I went back to 12.
And
He said it's his wish to get his ass beat.
and he wants to get the work, so I'm gonna have to give him the work. And I haven't even played that. Did the mechanics change? I don't know because the game sucks.
I went back to 12.
I don't blame you.
That's how much it's trash.
But anyway, listen. This is what it is. Makai, you not afraid? Well, why didn't you challenge me on Friday? Sir?
That's funny. Ryan's fucking rolling.
Sir? Anyone? No? Shade, nobody wants to challenge me for this title, and I'm the longest running champion.
You have Daniel Sanchez on the 17th.
He has 0 defenses.
Because people... Is it my fault that people don't want to challenge me?
Daniel Sanchez challenged you on the 17th.
And he's going to get the work!
Looking like, I mean,
I was being patient, waiting, and no one wanted to step up.
I welcome it because nobody wants to challenge me.
Well, I'm out of town this weekend, but next weekend we can get a pop over. We can get a pop throughout the week. You let me know.
Daniel Sanchez has the 17th. No one's going before Daniel Sanchez.
Say less.
When he loses, I'm next.
I'm with it. What are you saying, Makai? If I do, I'm taking that belt.
All right, man.
Hey,
Defense, Ryan.
let's go. Whoever...
Hey, Skyler.
Y'all want to make these challenges in the comments, but nobody's actually DMing me or the pod. So let's go.
Skyler, bang my line. I'm gonna set up the 3-point contest.
Let's go.
How about we have a joint 3-point contest challenge, like a gauntlet?
Let's do it
Let's have a gauntlet.
I'm taking
all day.
I'm using the bank. I'm back for it every day.
Let's gauntlet the 3-point contest because
I'm not in it, Skyler. I'm not in it. I'm a
2 rounds.
Makai, I can't show the text messages because we're actually recording off of my phone. So if you text me, I'm sorry.
2 rounds gauntlet. That's what's going to happen. If you don't come to the hoop
And I've
session,
been vaccinated.
you don't get to.
I'm wrestling.
I'm just saying, after the 17th, what's going to go first? But that's what's going to happen.
Unless we set up a court this week, then we can run it then.
If we do, then we do.
This gonna be you after you lose.
Wow.
Leaking dick pics?
Was
That's
that-
what you said?
Shay freaky ass over here giving head and shit.
What? Baby Dick Rollins.
6 months. Don't come for me, nigga.
You walked into it. It was too easy.
Oh, shit.
Us at Versus Pro Wrestling say check the Wi-Fi again. We talked to Cox to the router.
Damn.
What's up running for y'all or not?
Say less, my guy.
Thank you so much.
Now,
3-Point Play Podcast would like to thank our producer behind the mic for donating his hotspot. Thank you, Matt, for being there when Wrestle Pro Studios wasn't.
We cannot connect to this network, so thank you, sir. We would like to retract that following that statement.
It's not working?
No! But y'all can buy lockers, though.
Y'all.
all
You
right,
not
bro.
their mascot? You not
Let's
the
go.
face of this establishment?
Let's go, bro. Whoa.
Anyway, listen, I got the strap, so come for me. Send us the DM. Do whatever you gotta do.
Jesus. Pause.
Shade over here digging for a strap that he don't have that I pinned him for, but that's all good.
He's still in the dark.
He looking for some more head to
Like
give
I
you.
said, like I told you, you got Big Mad. I'm never without a title.
I got Dodo. I'm tripping. I cost you a title. You ain't cost me a title. You ain't cost me a title. I beat you for my title.
You can't keep your title.
But I beat you for mine.
You can't keep it.
Well, you ain't win mine.
I still got mine.
Yeah, but you ain't got the one I cost you.
Hey, my boy Skyler said he saw the video of you winning.
Oh, dude, thank you.
But
I don't know. I really don't know what happened that night. I was on something else for sure.
You
But-
guys didn't record the video for the second time?
I don't know.
unless
I don't know which video he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about the one at EOS where you were passing me the ball, or if he's talking about something.
Oh,
else.
yeah.
are all-
That must be the one.
the squeak,
Hey, look.
hella off. We was talking about the chep, y'all.
All right, listen. The champ is here, so
He was supposed listen, that's his fault because he was supposed to.
that's my
He was
fault.
talking spicy.
That's my fault. I went off.
He was talking spicy.
But anyway, hit the DMs. Do what you gotta do. Send us the messages. Start the challenges. Let's go. I'm down for the gauntlet.
Man, fuck this.
Start the damn
Fuck
defense.
this. If we can live get a live going virtual challenge. Fuck it.
Shit, that's
Is
fine
that what
too.
we're doing now?
We can do that.
I don't even want that because then people are going to be like, yo, the Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi sucked. It wasn't. It was
It
choppy.
ain't stopping you from hitting the 3.
Nah, bring your ass to the court is what I'm saying.
Yeah, bring
your
that ass
to the
in.
court.
And
I told my
we gonna get a
homies,
gauntlet.
don't kill him, bring the nigga to me.
Anyway, there's something I really want to talk about. Something that's been grinding my gears, and I want to talk about zone defense and how to play proper zone defense in a recreational league setting or in a professional setting. It really doesn't matter. But this more so is geared towards recreational players because you motherfuckers think that zone defense is planting in 5 spots on the court and that's it. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. Matt, would you be able to pull up the brown graphic for me, please? Not that one. That one, yeah.
That's yellow. So you, yeah. That's
Well,
not your
you know
fault,
what,
Matt.
motherfucker? It's
That's
brown
not-
on my motherfucking phone.
That
Hey
dress
Matt, that
was
ain't your
green
fault
back then,
because he said brown,
That
so I would
dress
have thought the
was
other
green
one
back
was it
then,
too.
That's brown.
Yeah, that's brown and that's yellow. The homie don't know his colors. He colorblind like a dog.
It was literally brown on my phone, so suck my dick. Anyway, look. It's your center, okay? Pay attention to where your center is, right? When you're playing a zone defense, okay?
Zone. The area you in.
See this guy right here? The center? Listen to him, okay? Because he's going to go, I'm moving up. Guess what? If I move up, you two motherfuckers, you go here, you go here. You two motherfuckers, you come in. Why?
It's a little blurry, so you might have to explain what's going on.
Okay,
a
look.
little more elaborate.
You got your point guard, your shooting guard up at the top of the key, right? You have your fucking power forward, your center, and your small forward. when you have the offense coming down at you, your center is going to be the one running the show at this point. If there's no one here, his job is to move up or slide over. If he slides, the entire defense follows. It's called the rubber band theory. If he moves up, these guys come in. Why? Because there's probably going to be baseline cutters coming. Now, if you're playing a strict shooting team, obviously you're going to be playing it much looser. You're going to move out. But
That's what a different zone is for, though.
thank you. I'm just saying, in particular, with what we have here, I'm trying to, because this is typically every team is just going to play this standard zone.
Yeah.
And when he moves up, the point guard and the shooting
Explain
guard.
that zone to them, to anybody that doesn't understand.
That's a 2-3 zone. That is the most standard zone you can get, and it has the most variations. And that 2-3 zone can vary into any other zone that exists.
What's the difference between a 2-3 zone and a 3-2 zone?
A 3-2 zone is to protect shooting. A 2-3 zone is to protect paint.
May I continue?
Absolutely. I since this is an instructional video, I thought we would explain the
Oh,
differences
yeah.
in
So here we have that. That's why we have this graphic here to help with that.
the yellow one.
This is the brown one. Look, motherfucker. The other one was brown on my fucking phone. Okay? Fuck off. Anyway. Typically, you're not playing in a rec setting. You're not playing anything else but a 2-3 and a 3-2. That's to be honest. You're really not. You may play the box one.
Box one. That's rare, and that's only if dude going off.
Yeah. Now, once again, these right here for the 3-2, that graphic is not legible besides the numbers. Son of a bitch. Well,
We're going to have a
looks a
clipboard
little-
next week.
That actually,
you know what,
that actually
motherfuckers?
looks
I'm going to
better.
bring a
No,
dry
no, no,
erase
no,
board.
no, no.
Suck my
No,
dick.
that's good. That's good because I can see it.
Can you? All right. In a rec setting, your three at the top, they're going to be at perimeter. We know that.
Yeah, Daddy, they did.
And your power forward and center are going to be probably sitting wide too until somebody comes in. They're both going to collide. They're both going to come in and tighten up when someone penetrates that defense. All I'm saying is the rubber band theory. When your center starts moving, make sure to follow his lead. Now, I heard a complaint when I mentioned this not that long ago that from a teammate. He was like, "Oh, how do I know when you're moving? I can't pay attention to where you're at." I said, "You're right, but you have fucking ears, don't you, idiot? So listen."
Nah,
Jump
name drop.
off.
Nah, name drop.
I'm not name dropping.
He's on your team, so we know it's somebody on your team.
I'm not name dropping because I don't want to hurt no feelings.
What day do you play with this person?
I'm not gonna hurt their feelings.
What's their ethnicity?
I'm not doing this. Look, all I'm saying is you have ears. Pay attention. Listen to your teammates. That's why they emphasize, talk. Why are people talking? Because look, center goes, I'm moving up. You know what to do. Now, if you get overloaded on the right-hand side, guess what? That entire zone is going to shift over. Say in the same rough predicament, but guess what? Watch what that center's doing. Pay attention to him. Now you know where you're supposed to go. It pisses... Makai, shut the fuck up.
So real quick,
Bad.
why do you think people don't understand how to play the zone
They
and
never
then
played
Because
organized.
Exactly. They
never
never fucking...
played organized. They never had proper coaching. They don't have proper understanding of a zone. They just know that when you hear zone, you play in the zone that you're in. And other than that, they watch NBA all day and they've never seen a Syracuse game. They've never seen any college game that utilizes a zone or a man zone. So when they play zone, they get into it and they stay in their zone until their man leave, and then they start playing man zone when the other team is playing zone. And that's how backdoor cuts happen. That's how all that bullshit happens. People haven't had proper training or proper understanding of what a zone is, so they don't know how to play a zone.
And
They don't understand rotation. They don't understand communication. Defense is not that hard when your team plays it. It's only hard when it's individual.
Yes.
for those that don't understand, in a 2-3 zone, when the big man is actually in the paint, what are some of the mistakes that they should avoid so they don't get 3-second violation?
In a 2-3 zone,
So,
Yes, sir.
so in a 2-3 zone, when you're on defense in rec leagues,
you can just chill. It's the
you
easiest thing.
you can camp out 24 hours if you want.
But
Offense is different.
Pro-Am, arm's length. Wherever your defender at,
Yes.
arm's length. As long as you're able to touch your defender that's in your zone, you can be in the paint.
Yes. And NBA is the only one where you can't camp in the paint regardless.
No. But since we're making an instructional podcast, I want to make sure that people learn this properly without making these mistakes.
So rec leagues, you can camp in the three. I mean, you can camp in the paint all you want. That's fine. But a good rule of thumb, unless you know 100% sure that your rec league plays that style, arm distance, arm's length. If you're at arm's length of your defender, if the person that is playing offense against you, you're cool. Don't worry about it.
And honestly, just defensive slide from box to box. Wherever the ball are, just go to that box.
Yeah, that's you have being in that position. You have X amount of space to cover, and sliding your feet can get you there so quick. And if your teammates are helping you by closing in on that, it's a recipe for success every single time. I always stress, hey, zone defense will work here. Why?
Wi-Fi? What's that?
The zone defense will work here. And people get upset with me when I recommend zone so often. But guess what? If your team plays it, it works. Because no team that you're going to play against in a rec league is going to shoot that well that they can shoot out of it.
So,
hold on. Go.
I have one more thing to say. No, actually, you know what? Well, go ahead.
Top of the key guards. When the ball swings to the wing, that's your job. That's not the bottom man's job. The bottom man's job is to cover the corner. And if you swing to the wing and you don't come over, he has to step up, which means I have to lead the center. I mean the paint. So when I have to lead the paint, it swings to the middle. Most likely it's a big on the top of the key. You're not catching that pass. You're not stripping them. So I don't know why you just won't slide over. When the ball goes to your side, go to that side. That's still your fucking zone. The bottom of the key is the forward zone, and that is where you should let them go. The corner should never be wide open in the zone.
Ever.
And I don't know how the fuck it is so much.
And Matt, can you pull up that other graphic of the yellow graphic, please? So a thing that kills me is now when you have your guards that aren't coming all the way around on that. So that's another thing too. So let's say we're playing in that 2 position. He's coming all the way over here. That 1 position in rec is going to stay camped there with nobody near him.
Yeah.
He needs to either drop down a little bit to help out the 5, because now the 5 is moving this way. And your 3 is moving closer towards the perimeter as well. But staying close to this baseline, because what's going to happen is a baseline cut if the team knows how to play. So that's what kills me is you never have the 1 and 2 never communicate that well in rec settings where they both are going to slide on that perimeter. Now, if you've got if the person obviously that you're defending is running all over the place like Steph, okay, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult.
That's what a zone is for.
But that is why you motherfuckers aren't Steph. So just play basketball, man. It's smart basketball. It kills me so much when the 5 moves up and the 3 and the 4 don't drop down.
To protect the backdoor.
Because there is a backdoor cut every fucking time.
It's not even a backdoor cut. It's called a high-low. It's a fucking play. When the zone is there and they can't get nothing inside, they put someone up at the top of the key so they can pass it to there, because the middle of the paint, the free throw line is the zone cracker. When you throw it in the paint and you get it to the free throw line, the whole zone panics. But if you understand that, yeah, once it gets to the free throw line, you guys at the top of the key, you don't try to gamble and get the steal from the back. You spread to the corners, to the wings, and the bigs has to play. They have to play. What is it called? When you gotta gamble. You gotta not gamble, but you gotta dig. You have to dig between the corner 3 and the backdoor cut, whatever side it's coming from. But the big will have to step up, because also the free throw line is one of the most easiest shots to make. They just have to step up.
Let me add to that. So another thing that people in rec, you know what, in basketball today, we talk a lot about the mid-range being if the mid-range shot is dying.
No, it's not. Not in the playoffs.
Common basketball.
Oh, in rec, hell yeah, that shit's dead.
You got to worry about the three. You got to worry about the paint. That's all you got to worry about these days.
Yeah.
I'm not saying completely disregard that entire 15-foot area, but the chances of the person you're defending taking that shot versus just driving to the basket, it's like 70-30, man. It's like 80-20. So learn how to gamble properly. And if you play, this is why so badly I always say, if you want to play man, you better learn how to play the proper man and learn how to help your teammates. Because when you're playing, everyone's like, oh, we'll just switch to a man because it's not working. Why isn't it working? Because you're not communicating with your teammates. Because you don't know how to actually play a proper zone defense. When you play man, you're going to get burned here. He's going to get burned there. What happens? Do you just let him go? Does your teammate not jump off? If that happens, so okay, let's say right here, perfect example. I'm burned, right? At this point, I'm burned. Nick leaves the guy he's guarding to get my guy that burned me. So what do I have to do? I have to go to the person Nick was guarding immediately. I don't have like 2 seconds to think about that. I have to switch. That's why the zone is better in rec settings, because you people don't do that. Like,
it's a reason that pros hate zone. It's easy as hell to play when you play it correctly. And pros play everything correctly because they're fucking pros.
Exactly. And everybody that plays, the majority of the people that listen to this podcast, I'm sorry, but y'all are not pros. Now, there are some that you are. And there are some that are semi-pros. And I will give you your credit where credit is due. You guys already know who you are. But I'm talking about people that play basketball need to understand.
Mozego Williams is not a pro.
He went pro, did he?
He absolutely went pro, so I will not.
That was a joke.
Mozego, you know who to come for, not us. He said it. Fuck him. Anyway,
those people don't get offended because they know what the fuck to do.
They also know. Now, Will, how many times do you and I, without even speaking, I get burned, you're my backup down under the basket.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
To the man that I left, because that's the closest man to you.
And if it gets crazy, where you have 2 or 3 players that have now switched because of that, go to the closest man. You don't have the time to go try to catch your man again, because now you just left half of the court open by doing that. Half of the floor was just left open because you think, oh, let me just go back to my man, because all you can think in your head is man defense. At that point, when the defense gets mixed up, get your closest guy.
One more thing before we leave this low, because I think you're getting spicy. Transition. We understand your zone, but it's transition. If the ball's coming down and you're in front, and that's the person that's in front of you, stop leaving the fucking ball. Play some fucking defense. It's transition. It's not the zone. It's not the man you're supposed to have. Yeah, but protect the paint at all costs. Stop the ball first, and then try to get in your zone. I hate that. And then I end up getting the fucking backdoor cut, and because I have to leave my man because someone left the ball to just drive a.
It happens all the time.
Yeah,
all the fucking time.
That's all I had to say. I'm good on this. I'm cool on this. I don't know how much we can stress. It just proves my theory of defense never evolves. It's just defense. You just got to be good at communicating and able.
I'm gonna say this last piece. If anyone actually gives a shit to try to get better, legitimately look up how the rubber band method works in zone defenses.
Watch college basketball. Watch Syracuse. If you just don't want to, and if you don't want to import information, just watch some shit. Watch some college basketball or some teams that run zone.
Like it baffles me because I talked about this with Nick the other day. Like, people will sit here and be like, oh, I'm not going to listen to that person because I can do this. Fucking congratulations that you can grab rim. I don't give a fuck. Do you know how to play the game? Suck my fucking dick.
I'm going to say something about that. That's the NBA.
It is.
They don't have to do nothing because they can grab rim. But then Luka Doncic comes in when he's been playing professional and haven't been able to grab rim because he had to play on the ground because he's not as athletic as a standard NBA player.
Right.
And he has more footwork and fundamentals than the average NBA player, so he's able to make the best defenders fall.
Off of not
Paul
even
George.
going 2 feet off the ground.
It's fundamentals, man. Learn that shit and you'll be great. NBA players don't have to learn that shit because they feel like they're ahead of the game because athleticism is a cheat code.
Yeah.
It is. But Luka Doncic is able to come in. Paul Pierce is able to do what he does when he's not athletic. It's a bunch of players that's out here that's not athletic, but you watch them play and they get the shit done. Why? Fundamentals, footwork, patience, execution. Not just jumping over there and jumping the highest and jumping the farthest and being the fastest.
I mean, I agree 1,000%. It's just like I got heated on this subject because I'm passionate about it, and we just gave free knowledge to people that have never been coached. We just gave you free knowledge.
Bitches.
Now, if you choose to actually do something with that and try to get better in your rec leagues or even in your park games, I don't give a shit what you want to use it for. Hell, you can even use that when you play half court. You really can.
Man.
And like, if that's something that people want to take away from this, I would be extremely happy. They probably won't, but that's cool because we said it. It's on wax. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Get better.
It will always be somebody in Europe that's better than you because you don't focus on your fundamentals.
Get better.
They're not athletically gifted like American players, so they have to learn these things to execute. Their execution is insane.
Yeah.
They're just not athletic. That's why they don't make it to the league or make it far in the league.
We want to make Vegas stand out as a basketball city. It's going to take a long time for that to happen. Start getting better. Start playing smarter. Like, just because you can jump high and do this flippy shit, I don't care. That's cool. Guess what? You hurt your knee once, you're fucking done. Let's be real.
Hey, there's a bunch of players who, they lose the athleticism and then what?
They fall out of the league like that because they didn't adapt.
Yeah. And then nowadays, everybody is just as athletic as those athletic players, so they just fall out the league because they're not athletic with the fundamentals or with nearly the fundamentals of those players. Kenny Fareed and players like that.
Look at Sabonis. He's like athletic, but way more fundamental, and they're like, this guy's perfect.
Yeah, but
we'll drop 2 athletic guys for this guy.
Yeah. How many Kenny Fareeds have we seen? How many Terrence Joneses and
they play 2-3 years and they're out.
Yeah, because they didn't learn like the Morris twins did. They didn't learn like these other players did. They didn't learn. My homie Shabazz. It's a bunch of them that was there, athletically gifted, can do it, but they didn't learn basic shit because they were athletes and they fell in love with being able to jump and soar and score like that.
Yeah.
But look, roll an ankle and you can't even fucking play because you don't know how to play on the ground.
Like,
does that computer have Wi-Fi?
Like Vegas basketball is super important to us because it needs to blow up. I mean, we're on the verge of getting an NBA team here. The Big Three's coming here for a combine.
An actual basketball team.
Like, do you guys comprehend what's happening?
Makai's trying to bait me into.
Ace's season's about to start. I'm super stoked on that.
Them rims are still 10 feet tall. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. Suck my dick.
But look, it is imperative that people start learning how to play better basketball before it turns into everybody just out there running amok. That's all I'm trying to say. That's it.
All right, hold on. You say you got season tickets?
So J. Cole is
No,
about to play.
hold on. You got
the
season
African
tickets.
League.
He got season tickets to the Aces. They give you your money back, right? And say, here you go, right?
No, they're giving me a free season.
They're giving him a free season.
Because of the COVID.
They're giving him a free season because of COVID. The Knicks ain't giving you a free season. The Charlotte Hornets ain't giving you a free season.
I don't live in New York.
Nigga, the Sacramento Kings ain't giving you a free season.
The Houston Rockets ain't giving
The Houston Rockets ain't giving you. That's my point. Them niggas.
My
need
point
them
is
they
that
desperate.
hold on,
They giving out seats
hold on.
to get you in
my
there.
point is that Vegas is thriving financially more than all 4 of those places we just named. So they can afford to do something like
Knicks
that.
is the richest team in the NBA. What do you mean?
No, he's saying as a city.
I'm
As
saying,
a city?
I'm saying
New York.
Vegas. I'm saying Vegas accumulates more profit.
What does that have to do with the Aces?
Everything. I'm saying that
No.
Vegas is in a position where they can do that shit.
Nope.
I'm just saying wild
Look.
shit so I don't have to hear you talk reckless.
No,
Go ahead.
bro.
We have a whole
Fuck
new
that.
arena being built. The Madison Square Garden Sphere.
I hate you. Don't do it. Go ahead.
When that is built, Adam Silver is willing
Well,
to do
not put the Aces in there.
No, he's willing to do an expansion for the NBA. He already stated that. That's some big shit. Vegas needs to start acting like it. And
Yeah, it's not like the Aces pioneered that or anything.
they didn't.
They didn't.
At all.
They didn't.
At all. I'm sorry they didn't.
What did they? They didn't bring
So
no boo.
J.
They
Cole-
not even on LVTV.
Sir Jermaine Cole.
They not
guy
even
with
on the CW.
The guy.
The fuck? I can't plug the antenna in and get the Aces, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You know
Fuck
what
outta
you
here,
can
man.
do?
Fuck that shit.
You know what you can do? You can plug in the antenna and see the Golden Knights play.
You see Golden Knights, yeah. You see the Raiders, yeah. And you know what happens on Sunday morning? ABC, NBA. Never the WNBA. Them niggas ain't even on Deportes. Fuck out of here.
Why would they be on Deportes?
Somebody gotta watch it. Shit.
I hate you so much.
Lower the rims. Anyway,
I hate you so much.
Nick, do the thing.
I hate you guys so much.
J. Cole what? He ain't even the best rapper hooper.
Who is?
Nigga, Quavo beating him. 2
No,
Chainz
he's
beating-
not.
2 Chainz will torch that nigga.
No, he's not.
Prime for Prime,
And 2
Master
Chainz-
P, it will kill that nigga. Snoop Dogg will torch that nigga.
No, he won't.
Prime for Prime?
No.
No.
J. Cole
No.
is not getting.
J. Cole
Master
is-
P got buckets in the NBA.
No. I was gonna say, Master P in his prime, yeah. But first off, Jermaine played against
Davey's smoking that nigga.
Dave. Could get him
Smoking on Kolpak.
if Dave was
If they
basketball shape, he could do it.
Yes, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
Dave used to play against KD.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's a bunch
But
of players
right- hey,
seeing J. Cole's form.
listen.
No, he can't get a shot up
not-
fast enough.
Listen, we not here to throw. Smoke
No, I'm
on
here to throw
Jermaine.
fucking smoke, nigga. Your album's coming out. This is a rollout. Fuck out of here.
Wait,
I ain't seen
so
J.
wait,
Cole
wait, wait.
mix anything
Let's
to
name
shoot.
all
I
the
seen J.
people.
Cole spot up.
Wait,
and
let's
shoot.
name all the people that right now. We're not talking in their
Quavo
prime.
giving him
right.
work.
Quavo is
2
not
Chainz-
giving him work.
2 Chainz giving him work.
2 Chainz is not giving him work. You must not have seen what happened in the All-Star game.
2 Chainz was hurt.
All right, fair enough. That's fair.
Give 2 Chainz a month in the gym. He
All
giving
right,
him work.
Fair enough. Jermaine been training for the last 2
Jermaine
years.
is shooting spot up threes.
All right,
I ain't seen him
who
on
else?
the court with
Who else?
nobody.
I'm
I
not
seen
giving you
Quavo out
Quavo.
there. Quavo
I'm not giving you Quavo.
This is Quavo's thing. He's sneaky as shit.
I'm not giving you
He's
Quavo.
gonna be sneaky as shit.
Go ahead.
He's
small.
I'm not giving you
He's
Snoop
small.
neither.
I said prime for prime.
We're not talking about. We're talking about
I'm
right
just
now.
saying. That's why I brought up Master P. If Master P back then
I
was
gave
J.
you
Cole's
Master
age,
P.
if
I
Snoop
gave
Dogg
you
was
Master
J. Cole's
P.
age, he's giving him work.
We're talking about right
Snoop
now.
Dogg
Snoop
needs-
just played a celebrity game.
Snoop is old though.
Snoop needs to gain.
We're
like-
talking about rapper
You said the
hoopers.
best rapper hoopers. We're not doing this. Snoop not getting him. Quavo not getting him. Who else?
Dude.
Who else?
J. Cole's not the best rapper hooper.
Who?
People put
I didn't say
stock.
he was.
People put stock into J.
I
Cole
didn't say
hooping
he was.
because he's an exceptional rapper.
We have a basketball podcast, so I
and I'm
brought
telling
some
you
basketball.
that
he
prime
got
for prime.
he got a
Prime
Puma
for prime.
basketball
J. Cole's
shoe.
short ass got to deal with Snoop posting up in 2000.
Short what? Who's short?
J. Cole.
He's 6'5". What are you talking about?
J. Cole ain't no fucking 6'5". Did you see him in the dunk contest?
Hold on, we finna look it up right now.
J. Cole ain't no fucking 6'5".
Well, Quavo's like 5'8", so
J. Cole not 6'5". Fuck out of here. He was just next to an NBA player getting jumped over. J. Cole like 6'5".
he's taller.
He's not 6'5".
He's at least 6'2".
He's 6'2" exactly.
See, he's 2. It don't matter. He got to deal with Snoop.
Snoop?
He ain't.
Snoop not beating Cole.
But Cole ain't put the
Okay.
ball on the ground since I seen a clip.
Snoop played. Caught himself trying to play big in the paint. I'm taking J. Cole.
Say less.
Who else? Who else is down
Bro
this
said
list?
Gucci Mane solid as fuck.
Now Gucci Man beating J. Cole.
So look,
This
man,
is
stop.
madness.
Anybody under 5 feet, I don't want to talk about it because anybody under 6 feet, I don't want to talk
I'm
about
pretty
it.
sure J. Cole don't play his
I would have
height.
took Lil Dicky before I took
I'm pretty
Snoop.
sure J. Cole don't
The
play his
independent
height.
variable.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure J. Cole don't play his height.
There's videos. I mean, there's videos.
Yeah, and all I see is him in the fucking corner shooting threes and then cutting it off when he about to miss. And then next thing you know, he at the next spot.
That is true, though.
French Montana, I hoop with that nigga. He's clipping J. Cole.
We got to make this happen. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of mad. I actually didn't go to the gym that day, and he got to play French Montana.
So, I mean, it's French. And
he's underrated.
Did you just want to play just to say that you hoop with French Montana? Because that's all.
No, I just wanted to play to say that I beat him.
French Montana.
Okay.
French Montana had
I'm like,
a
I don't
fucking
care
gun.
about hooping with French Montana.
But we're talking about.
But it's cool to say. No. But it's cool to say for sure.
But I'm saying I don't care about hooping with him, but I hoop with him, and he's clipping more than J. Cole.
So I want to ask.
He's doing it off
so
the
J.
dribble.
Cole's playing an African league. He's playing 6 games. What
He's
are we
only got a
expecting
contract because he's J. Cole.
I agree, but I'm saying, what do you think he's gonna do in the league?
I don't give a fuck. He's gonna do what Manny Pacquiao do in the Philippines. Get respect on the court because of who he is, and get as many shots as he wants.
Fair enough.
That's pretty
I'm not
accurate.
knocking it.
I'm
not
I don't want to hear shit about J. Cole. I didn't see him in no celebrity game. I didn't see him in. He played in a celebrity game mad long ago, and who won? Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber will kill that nigga J. Cole.
Okay, we're talking about this now.
No, we're not. I've seen Justin Bieber hoop mad times. Fast as fuck. Can dime like a motherfucker. Can shoot the three.
Once again, I advocate for
I've seen them
for
hoop.
Justin a lot. You know I do.
I've seen them hoop though.
I'm
I
not.
don't see J. Cole doing nothing but shooting spot up threes.
It's cool. I'm not investing in none of these people like that. I just got a podcast and I just say interesting things.
I've seen J. Cole try to dunk and get a spinal tap.
That's it. That's it. Dave East is torching him.
That was funny.
I agree with that.
It's a bunch of players. There's a bunch of rappers that's giving him work.
All right. Well,
Russ. No, we don't care. Okay.
no, yeah, we
Russ?
actually. Oh yeah,
Russ.
my fault. I accidentally deleted it.
I thought you was talking about the rapper, nigga.
My fault.
I was about to say, who the fuck?
Who Russ?
I thought you was talking about the rapper.
Russ
I thought you was talking about the rapper.
No.
I thought we was talking about hoopers and rappers. I know.
Russ.
That's my guy. My guy.
Aren't you glad I brought it up?
No, I was gonna bring it up before we got off. I'm on Russ. I'm on the stop the Russ slander, stop the Melo slander. Stop it.
I agree.
Now, what happened?
Oh, I was just gonna say that Russ
Talk about it.
Russ passed up Oscar Robertson for the most triple doubles. That record hasn't been broken in 47 years. It's dope. I want to congratulate Russ.
Something's wrong with this list, and it's making me mad because there's another active player that's right below James Harden that's not on this list, and that's Joker. And they could have made room for Joker and show some fucking respect to it.
You my motherfucking nigga, because Joker belongs on there.
You know
belongs
what?
on that list.
He doesn't. He doesn't because he's
He's
still.
right under James. He's just, I think he's like
James
two
has been in the
games.
league 8 years now.
It's
9
more
years?
impressive for Joker.
He said he's only 2 off from James Harden.
Yeah, that's
He's something like that. They could have put him up there and had some
Mister,
fucking
I
respect.
advocate for the centers. You don't want to see. You know
I
what?
absolutely
He
no.
advocate for the Brody sitters.
No. First of all, I love Joker. Second of all, I have no ill will or bad feeling on them leaving him off of this list. He's still fairly new.
That's what's impressive.
Next
about it. He
year,
should be on there.
next year he'll be above Larry for sure.
I got the shirt on.
He may
man. I
even
got the
be
Russ shirt on.
he may
What
even
you
be
mean?
at Wilt by next year.
He gotta keep it going.
He will. I think he will.
I think that the
If you had to
style will
guestimate,
change.
how many more you could kill before he retires?
Russ?
He can end up behind Magic. Oh, Russ cracking 230, 250.
230.
230, 250.
I'll give Russ 250,
Yeah, easy.
especially if he keeps playing on shit teams that don't matter. Yeah, totally.
Now, Russ made a comment where he was like, "Championships don't mean nothing to me. I'm a champion."
Yeah.
And-
a lot of people think like that.
Wait, hold
And-
on. What did you just say? Because I just read a comment that kind of I didn't think about. From Eller, he said Bird was doing that shit on a stacked team with bigs still getting their share of rebounds too.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Larry Bird, bro.
right
Larry
there.
Legend.
No, he's just pointing out like he was able to do that shit. Like Russ is out here just claiming shit.
No, he's not.
Russ
saying
is out
that.
here going, "Hey,
See, you stop that, man.
I got this."
Stop that. He's not.
What I was
you have
saying-
to. You're okay.
What I was
Go.
saying is that Russ made a comment where he said, "Hey, I want to play on the team where I'm the man." He also made a comment where he said, "Championships don't mean anything to me. I'm a champion." Now, I took that 2 ways. I took that two ways. That one, I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of and I know where I can take the game. And then the flip side of that is that I'm arrogant, I'm a douchebag, and I'm saying this because I'm not winning.
That sounds like something you would say, first of all.
Absolutely.
So, fuck you.
100%. I get high on my own supply daily. But what I wanted to ask you guys is that now that he's accomplished this, does he deviate his focus from personal achievement?
No, because that's the only thing he knows how to do.
No.
It's not.
I'm
It's
asking,
his game.
I'm asking, does he deviate? I'm saying, does he change his game to where he's not focused on this, and he tries to get a championship?
No.
Do you think that he will get a championship before he retires?
The only way Russell Westbrook gets a championship before he retires is in the last 4 years of his career, if he gets traded somewhere and it happens. He won't go out of his way to get traded until maybe his last year to a contender.
Russ needs.
Now, my thing is, people love to say that I hate on Russell Westbrook. It's not hate when I'm just telling the truth.
You do it to Melo too.
It's the truth. Just I'm sorry that people's feelings are so fucking soft nowadays that me telling the truth about a player is fucking talk of shit. Because
So what do you think?
if I'm starting a team, he is nowhere near my list.
Why not?
What the fuck for?
Who are my options?
What do you mean?
Who are my options?
Anybody in the league
Give
right
me
now.
five. Give me five.
Anybody in the league right now.
Give me five, and Russ is one of my options.
So hold on. He just said there's nowhere for Russ to succeed in the league.
I didn't say that.
You said anybody in the league right now, you're taking over Russ.
No, I said if I'm building a team, I'm not picking Russ. Is not on my. Why? What for?
Yeah, that's the style of play thing.
Look at the teams he's playing on. None of them matter. That solidifies my point.
Ain't they in the play-in?
Big fucking deal.
They wasn't
I
supposed
actually
to
really
be.
wanted to talk about that, but
They ain't even supposed to be there.
Congratulations, sir. So are the fucking Warriors. That means nothing.
What do you mean, bro? Bradley Beal. Y'all seen him as a superstar when we talked about that shit, right? I have to say he's a star. He ain't got the motherfuckers to the playoffs, and Russ is here, and they in the play-in. Big difference.
I'm sorry, I missed that whole statement. Say it again.
Russ got the Wizards to a play-in.
Oh yeah.
Possible playoffs. Way more than what Bradley Beal was gonna fucking do this year. How is y'all shitting on this dude?
How are you saying y'all?
Because y'all shit on Russ.
Who? Is there
I'm
somebody behind me?
not shitting on Russ.
I actually think
I'm
that
just
he's gonna
telling
get a
the truth.
championship.
I think Russ has to play with somebody who
I think he gonna get
is an equal or he feels bigger than him.
I think he gonna humble himself, or he gonna get it as the third option.
He got to play with. He needs LeBron. He needs players that he think is equal to his dog.
But LeBron doesn't want somebody like him.
LeBron would
Because
kill
he
for
knows
Russ.
better.
What do you mean?
LeBron. Would
Let's
kill.
be real.
LeBron would kill
would
for
kill
Russ.
for Russ. I
Okay.
agree.
All right. Yeah. Well,
I
you guys,
absolutely
when that happens, I'll just relinquish my title to one of you for that bullshit.
LeBron would kill for Russ because he know Russ
Wild.
gonna be. Look, he know Russ. That's the same reason I want Russ on my team because I know Russ gonna be there every night for 10, 10, and 10 at the least.
He's
That's
saying,
cool.
He's saying that he's not his first pick. That's all he's saying.
I don't know how when you know what
He's
you're
saying
getting with this.
he's
dude.
saying like if he can get him as like anywhere 6 through 13, he would take him. Right? Is that what I'm getting?
No, I wouldn't have him on my team. Period.
That's wild.
You're wilding.
That's wild.
You're wilding at that point.
That's wild.
Because if you don't start him, he's gonna request a trade. He's useless.
No, we're not even talking about that. We're talking about way of play.
What's up? Yeah.
Him as a player. We're not talking about any attitude or anything. Him as a player. How do you not want him?
So we're talking about him just as a player, nothing else.
And as far as the
Because his attitude is 90% of the problem.
As far as
The original question is, he's already accomplished something that's not going to be beaten for
for
took-
20 years after he retired or 10 years after he
right.
retired.
He's already
Game changer.
accomplished. He's already accomplished this amazing feat. So now I'm saying, me as Russell Westbrook, what's next? I'm saying, do you see him getting a championship? Which you've already answered. You said unless he's at the end of his career, that's what you see for him, correct?
Yeah.
Will. Do you see him getting
He
a
has
championship?
He has to learn to deviate with his shot attempts.
Okay.
Once he learned that, he's good. He can still average a triple-double, but don't take so many shots.
Okay.
Get smarter shots.
Let me throw one more jab, because you guys like to think they're jabs. On Russell Westbrook's historic night, they lost the fucking game. I rest my case.
He also airballed.
This the problem. Okay,
I know.
you said that it's Ellery, right?
What?
That's who said that.
What?
The Larry Bird thing.
Yeah, Ellery said Larry
Okay,
Bird.
he got that with players who was getting their own boards, right? Mm-hmm. Who fault is that for Russell Westbrook that he's up there grabbing boards?
You literally hear him during games screaming to his teammates, "Leave that, I got it."
That happened once, right?
I just watched the compilation last night on YouTube.
Okay.
Of him
And
doing
when
it
he
in a
has
Wizards uniform.
And when he has it, what happens? Takes off. Early offense. What's wrong with that?
Everything.
If you
Everything that we just argued about.
Bro, if you
This whole episode. This whole fucking episode.
If you are a big,
Throw it at the camera.
if you are a big,
Towards the camera, not at the camera.
if you are a big,
In
are
the
you
direction.
listening to a guard say they got it?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. So grab that shit. That's not Russell Westbrook's fault.
He's literally asking his teammates.
He's trying to initiate
Let me pad my
offense
stats.
early.
Let
Hey,
me
I ain't
pad my
gonna lie.
stats.
No, he's not.
And that's not a point guard.
That's not.
That's not a point
Man,
guard.
whatever, bro.
That's not a point
He's
guard.
everything but he's everything a point guard can need, bro. He's making shit happen. He's a
For
scoring-
himself.
He's a scoring point guard. What do you expect?
But that goes back to what you said. He averages 10 assists, so we
And he
can't
haven't won
expect
a ring.
Right.
That's nothing wrong with that. You're great.
That's
still.
everything.
No,
No.
but he
Because
said
Steve
that. He
does.
said that.
Okay.
It's nothing wrong with that. You just not gonna win. That's just what the math says. But
We just
who's stopping him from grabbing boards?
But
Nobody.
we just argued the fact that a good point guard isn't supposed to be doing that. I rest my fucking case. He's not a good point guard. Fuck off. He's not. He's an anomaly.
Bro,
He's a better shooting guard, honestly.
he's not.
And he's not that good at shooting. That's the only reason he's not a shooting guard.
shooter.
So before we get
Fuck.
out of here, what are you guys' thoughts on the play-in tournament? Is it a good idea? If there's an upset, what would you like to see?
Can y'all explain the details of that to me?
Explain what?
The details of the play.
This graphic will tell you everything you need to know.
9 players, 10 players versus 7. Wait, the 7 and 8 got to play each other?
Yes.
No, it should be like 7 and 10 versus 8 and 9.
Nope.
I mean, 7 and 10 versus each other, 8 and 9 versus each other.
So 7 and 8 play each other to see who's 5, and then 9 and 10 play each other to see who's fucking it's like that. It's retarded.
That's stupid as shit.
Yeah, it's stupid as fuck.
That's stupid as shit. That you shouldn't get 9th place and 10th place shouldn't get no motherfucking guaranteed spot. That's a guarantee for a 9th and a 10th. When you got 7 and 8 who already earned it, having to play each other and somebody got to go home.
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
I agree.
That's bullshit. 7
So
should be playing 10, 8 should be playing 9, and you go from there.
Yeah,
Make them earn that shit against teams who's actually in.
yeah, I agree.
Fuck that. That's bullshit.
I know.
I don't mind the tournament, but that's bullshit.
Here,
Change
look.
that seating.
7 plays 8 for one game, and then the winner gets the 7th spot. 9
And it's one game?
Yeah, it's one
It
game.
ain't best of 3?
No, and 9 plays 10 to play 8.
Wait, so
But 7 and 8 both get in because the winner automatically gets in. The loser goes against the winner of 9 and 10.
oh, okay, so they do get rewarded. Okay,
But
all right.
but 7 plays 8 for the
No,
7th
no.
spot.
Wait.
No.
So the 7 and 8 are playing for a higher position in the standing?
7 and 8 play the winner automatically is the 7th
Okay.
spot, and then the loser plays the
Yeah, I see that.
9th or 10th.
Okay, so 7 and 8 play for the 7th, and then the loser plays for the 8th against 9 and 10. Okay, that's better.
Oh, my
All
fault.
right, let me stop there. That's better. I thought it was like them two play each other, and then
That's right.
winners
You know
and
what?
losers get that.
Last week, Jumar explained it to me, and I fucking forgot, so my apologies.
That's a good ass idea when it's like that. But shit, it should not be one game. It's the NBA.
Well, LeBron doesn't seem to think so now that he's in
So-
danger of playing in it.
I'll say this. I I only think this is a good idea if there's an upset. If there's not an upset, I feel like I'm getting what I would have got originally.
That's why it should be more than one series, though, because it's NBA. Okay,
Like if
AI
Russ,
would have a ring if it was a 1-game series.
right. Another thing I feel is that I only think it's a good idea if there's an upset, and 2, if there is an upset, if I was the coach, and I made this comment to Ryan earlier, if there is an upset, it makes me think as a coach that my team only wants to play when they have a fast pass. Because that's essentially what this is. You're getting a fast pass to play in the playoffs. Like, you get to slack off all season because you know that there's a tournament at the end, and if you play that one good game in the tournament,
That's why. That's what I'm saying.
You know that you're getting in.
That's what I'm saying. With AI would have a ring if it was all 1-game series. The 7-game series is to weave out who the best team is, and most likely every time the best team wins.
No, Jumar, I agree. I'm saying if that. So, like, let's say you're absolutely right that they still have to play the series in the playoffs afterwards. But let's say that they win that first series, it lets you know as a coach, like, what the fuck? Where was this in the regular season? It's like it's almost like when you're playing basketball with somebody and they don't want to play defense because they're too tired, but they got enough energy to shoot the ball. They got enough energy to come down court because they want to shoot the ball, but they didn't have enough energy to come back down court to play defense.
And they don't want to sit down when they're tired?
That's it.
I'm not going to name any names, but I also know quite a few motherfuckers who do that too.
I don't think it should be one game. I think it should be best of 3, and you get 2 games. You got to win 2 games because a series proves that the better team always wins.
So
most likely.
Here's my rebuttal to that. Oh, we had to play an extra set of games. Now we're tired.
You should have won more games in the season.
I completely agree, but I'm just saying.
Should have won more games.
Fucking participation awards going out and shit.
You should have won more games. That's what this is. But
I thought
besides doing this, mix it up, man. Make it top 16. Make it top 16. Maybe they'll play better. Maybe these teams will play better.
My only thing is, after Jumar
explained, as a whole,
yeah.
After Jumar explained it to me, it made a lot more sense.
However, top 6. I'm sorry. I just want to finish that. Top 6 teams.
16 teams.
Oh, top 16. Okay, go ahead.
However, the NBA has been doing just fine for fucking 80-something years. I think we're cool. Just leave it how it is.
I only want to see this if
there's an upset.
No, not even an upset. I don't really, the best team should. That's why I don't want to see one game, because I think the best team wins a series, wins the war besides the battle. And that's just a battle. It's the NBA, yo. A lot of teams win games that they should have lost because we know what better team is the better team. So I don't want to see one game. But I'm only going to agree with this if the losers, like the 8th and the 9th, let's say these teams beat them and they go to the playoffs. The 8th and the 9th seed should have first seeding in a draft lottery playoff. I want to see that because I'm tired of the draft lottery being just some numbers thrown in it. I want to see these players play for. I want to see these teams play for their draft picks. I want to see a draft lottery tournament.
Oh, you're saying like
they
play for a stronger position in the draft.
Yeah,
like,
they play for draft picks.
Oh, that's dope.
I don't want to see any bouncing of the balls no more, bro. I want to see draft picks being played for, and these two teams should be the top seeds in like a bottom 6.
That's dope.
I think that's a cool idea, but my issue with that is let's say you have a team like the Rockets right now. They're not going to beat somebody.
They should be the top. They should be the bottom seed then, but they should be guaranteed into a lottery pick playoff.
Okay.
They should be guaranteed locks into the lottery pick playoff. You can make a lottery for the lottery pick team in the playoffs, but don't do lottery numbers anymore for playoffs. That shit is out the window.
You'd have to start that like 2027.
I want to see that shit. Period, though, man. These teams.
What team was it that they have picks all the way up? Is it Oklahoma where they have picks?
Oklahoma
all the way?
and the Hawks have picks all the way to 2026 or 27.
Yeah. You wouldn't even be able to start that until 2027.
But players, no, because the picks. Yeah, you're right. Then you cut off the head shit. But players decide everything but draft picks in the NBA. They say, oh, but the record during the season. Yeah, the record during the season, but they started tanking. You know? So it'll kill tanking. And if you want a better team or a better player in the draft or a better position in the draft, your team got to win fucking games. And that's on the owners to pick players who want to fucking play and not want to tank.
And you might not end up... Some of these guys that have been pushed out of the league may actually make their way back into the league because they're guys that are willing to do what it takes to win a game.
Yep, and that's how Jamal Crawford comes back and get a contract to play in that tournament and go off. And y'all should have picked him up earlier in the season. Now that's a free tryout for vets. Because that's what it takes to win series is vets. I know young players. That's why young players don't win championships.
Stop picking up vets in the last 10 games of the season, too. That shit's stupid. It's so annoying.
Like
let them play the year. Well, the Verjao doesn't. He's getting his fucking.
I just want to see. I want to see players just. I want to see these teams actually stop blaming players or blaming the draft system for who they get.
Yeah.
Because if it was according to actual draft shit and the lottery didn't exist, Zion would be in New York. You know how it is.
Yep.
But if it was a play-in,
But how do you get mad at the draft when you have?
because
You have
it's behind doors.
No. I'm saying, but you actually have scouts that are reporting back to you like, hey, this person's this.
Yeah, but
So sometimes it's just your scout sucks and you need to hire somebody else.
Yeah, but I'm not the scouts picking the players who they pick, but the chances because it's teams that still ass,
Right.
and they get first in the draft and they're still ass. That's
Right.
that's the Cavs back when LeBron first left. You know, still was ass, but it's teams that would kill for that, but they have no way because the lottery, the ping pongs don't bounce their way. So how about these teams play for that shit?
Like the Kings.
The Kings, perfect. But no, the Kings, they done blew. Think about how many picks they done blew. Papa Giannis, really?
The Kings have been blowing picks since the Divac days.
And they lost Bogdanovich.
No, he went over there.
No, he went to Atlanta.
No, from the Kings.
From the Kings, yeah.
Oh.
They lost him. That's what I'm saying. They can't keep players because they suck at picking. They thought Buddy Hield was the next Steph, and they traded DeMarcus Cousins for him. They trash it.
I'm a
picking
huge
teams.
Boogie advocate, and I still would have did that.
You wouldn't have?
I would have. Buddy Hield is...
It's not Steph.
He's not Steph, but he a good player and he healthy.
That
He more
nigga's Allen
consistent.
Houston.
That's fair.
That's who he is.
And he shoots a high clip, too. He shoots a high
Yeah,
percentage.
he clips, but he doesn't have that. He's not as dangerous as Steph.
You're saying you don't get the killer instinct that you get out of Boogie that you get out of Buddy Hield. And I agree. But I'm saying...
you don't get the same bang for your buck.
Right.
What?
But I'm saying from a
They're
health...
still not in the playoffs. So
But I'm
what do you
saying
do?
from a health perspective, I probably still would have did that.
What killer instinct does Boogie have?
Boogie is a
When Boogie is healthy, he is a murderer.
So he's useless because
He's a murderer.
He's never healthy, so he doesn't.
all right, yo. We out. I'm out. I'm gonna leave it alone.
So Boogie is not a threat because he's always hurt. He's never healthy.
We've been here too many times.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am the 3 Point Play Podcast champion, still the champion, longest running champion in history
Matt Cutie, man.
of the show. Challenge me if you want.
Sweater monkeys.
Come see me.
Whoa. All right, yo, y'all peace out, man.